everyone, it's Mrs. Hassen here in my backyard. It's a beautiful day today and I'm so happy to be able to share it with you because I have a feeling when you're going to watch this on Thursday, May 7th, it's not going to be as nice. I looked at the weather forecast and they were saying a little bit cloudy and cool, but it's beautiful today, so let's enjoy this time outside together. So are you ready? Welcome to school today. Welcome to school today. Welcome to school today. We are here to learn and play. Well, I am so happy to be with you today. And I want to say good morning to everyone. So good morning to Jake and Tristan and Abby and Glenn, Emma and Ryan and Jameson and Jackson and Rory and Emily, Addison and Abigail and Auden and Cristiano and Declan, Stefan. Good morning to everyone. It's so good to be with you today. All right, I want to show you behind me, taped to my garage wall, are your names. These are your last names. It's a lot of last names of school teachers at school too, so you may be able to pick out some of your favorites too. But see if you can find your last name first. All right? Take a minute. And if you need a little more time, remember you can pause it on your computer and keep it up on the screen and take a second. But I'll give you a minute to see if you can find your last name. Remember, that's the name your whole family shares. All right. Now, we already kind of talked about the weather, but I have to let you know, it is so nice. Look at me. No jacket today. Feels so good. The sun's a little bit warm. So I don't have my sunglasses on like I usually do when we're on the playground if it's sunny. I'm trying to keep them off so you can see my eyes. But if it gets too sunny and I start to squint, you know, when my eyes go like this, then I'll put my sunglasses on because I would rather have my eyes open wide for you, even if you can't see them, to be looking at you like this. All right? So let's go get up and do a little stretching because I don't know about you, but I have been spending way too much time sitting. So I think let's get up and stretch. All right? I'm going to move over here. Are you ready? Okay. Get ready. Shake out your arms a little bit. Okay, and that's what you have to do. You have to pray like this with your arms. And take a deep breath. And stretch to the sky. Reach, 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 okay? And come down. Ready? One more time. Up. Big stretch. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to stretch. Are you ready? All right. Now, wiggle your shoulders a little bit. Loosen those up. And your arms. Oh, give yourself a little stretch. All right. Doesn't that feel good? All right. Oh, that's my dog, Primo. We'll give him a second. There he goes. He probably saw somebody walking by. Well, I want to talk to you about something really special that's coming up in a few days. And it's a great holiday. And you know who it celebrates? Our favorite person in the whole world. Mommy. It's Mother's Day. And it's coming up this Sunday. And it's a great day to show Mom how much you love her by doing something special, giving her a big hug. And so I was thinking about Mother's Day and what mommies love, and that's flowers. And that got me started thinking, I think I can do some things with flowers today with you that would be really fun and make a great gift for Mommy. Okay, so you might have to keep it a secret after we get her help. So let me show you the first thing I have. These are some daffodils and tulip that are from my yard. And here I was thinking, friends, how many flowers do you think are in my jar? Can you estimate? Do you remember what an estimation is? That's right, a good guess. So I'm gonna keep them kind of moving so you can't count. But I want you to take a minute now, look at the vase, and see how many flowers do you think are in there. I'll kind of hold them up a little bit for you and turn it. It might be easier than my turning the vase itself. Do you have a number in mind that you might think about? Should we count them and see how close you came? Maybe you're exactly right. All right, I'm going to take them out and hold them, and then I'm going to put them back in the water as I count them, okay? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Twist it again. 8, 9, 10. I hope you're counting along with me. 11, 12, 13, 14 flowers in the vase. If you were close to 14 or right on, give yourselves a thumbs up, because that is a great guess of how many flowers. Now, I want to take these same flowers. I'm going to ask you a question. So you have to be thinking. Let me look in my... I'm going to see what is the same and what is different about these flowers. So we both know one thing already, that they are the same. They're both flowers. What else is the same? Can you think of 2 things that's the same on these flowers? Take a second and look at them. Did you get an idea? You know what I thought of? I thought, well, they both have green stems. That makes them the same. And they both have petals. These are petals. So that makes them the same. Kind of look inside. Maybe you thought of that. They're kind of the same inside them too. Is that something you might have thought of? Now, what's different about these flowers? Can you notice 2 things that might be different about them? Take a minute and see if you can think of 2 things that are different, not the same, about these flowers. Do you know what I was thinking? I don't know if you were thinking the same things. I was thinking, wow, one is kind of white and one is yellow. That's different. And this one is bigger than this one. Were those some of the differences you thought about, or did you have something else that was different? This one has a big yellow center, doesn't it, that this one doesn't have? Maybe you thought about that. Or the stem. I'm going to put these back in the vase, and I'm going to ask you something different and the same about these flowers. These are different. These are tulips. Aren't they pretty? What do you notice is the same about them? Can you think of 2 things that are the same? Let's see. I'll tell you what I thought about. They both have green leaves. Oh, this one's kind of droopy. And this has green leaves. And they're both flowers. I did think about that. What do you think about might be different? Different about these 2 flowers. Take a minute, take a look at them. How pretty they are. Do you know what I noticed is different? They're different colors. They're both kind of pinkish, but this one is more red and this one's more light pink. And this one has a lot more leaves than this droopy leaf. Do you know what the biggest difference between them is? Can you tell? This is a real tulip, and this is a fake tulip. This is made of silk, material. It's not real like this flower. You can tell because this one has a real stem where it takes water up inside. And and this is just a wire. But they're both tulips. So I don't know if you noticed that one was not real. I'm going to move this over to the side right now because I want to help you make some flowers for your mom. And the first thing I think we need for flowers is a vase. That's what the flowers sit in. So I'm going to show you what I did for a vase here. Drop my brush on the floor. I cut a water bottle, and you need to have mom or dad or your babysitter help you. Just cut the water bottle and take off the top part. Remember that last time for the bubble sock, we saved the top. Now we just want the bottom part. Or you could use a can if you have a can at home, or a jar if you have asked mom or dad maybe to have a jar that you can use. But today we're going to use a water bottle. And excuse me 1 second while I bend down to get my brush. Okay. So on my plate here I have some glue which I squeezed out already, and I have a brush. And in my baggage, I'm going to keep in the bag because it's a little windy, I have some tissue paper pieces. And if you don't have tissue paper at home, maybe you have some crepe paper streamers that you hang for birthdays or special occasions. You can tear that into little pieces like this, and you can use that too on your vase. So this is what you have to do with your water bottle or your jar or your can. It's going to be the same. You're going to take your glue and a brush, and you need to use the liquid glue for this, not the glue stick, because we really want it to stick really good, and we want it to hold on there for a long time. So you're going to put the glue right onto the water bottle with your brush. It's a little windy out here. Put this on top of that. Okay. Then I'm going to take my tissues and I'm going to stick them on there. And you can put them next to each other. You can overlap them to make more colors. Let's see what other color. Oh, I got some pretty blue in here. Oh, look at this one. Like a blue-green, like a, what do they call that? Now I just slipped my mind. Oh, like a turquoise. Oh, and here's a blue. And then you put some more glue on. Even white would look pretty when it goes over the colors. And put some more glue on. And then you fill your whole bottle with tissues. Or the crepe paper. Or you can use construction paper at home if you have that. Look how pretty it's going to be when it's all done. And look at how the light will shine through there. I'm going to put a little bit more glue on there. My bag of tissues wants to blow away. Okay. La-di-da-di-da. You can always sing when you're putting glue on too. It does make the job go a little better, faster. Singing always makes the work go a little bit faster. At least I think so. See? And then you can do all the way up to the top part. But I'm going to not do that part because I want to hold it when I show you about the flowers. So I'm going to set that aside for a second to dry. And then I'm going to show you how you can make some flowers for your mom. Oh, I do want to take a couple of these pom-poms out. Then I'm going to put this bag inside the can so it doesn't blow away. So what I have here, these are muffin cups. You may have those for cupcakes or muffins at home. I only have white ones. Sometimes they come in colors, and sometimes they are just white. Yeah, my pom-poms flew away. It's okay. We just keep going. You know, Mrs. Hassen, when things go, we just keep going. Okay. If you want, you can take your marker and you can color these. Or or you can leave them white, depending on your kind of flowers that you like. Do you think I had kept one? Did I save one? Oh, thank goodness. I did save a pom-pom. And then I'm going to dab my pom-pom in the glue. Again, I think liquid glue works better for this. Put it inside right there. And if you have a popsicle stick of some sort, you can glue it right on the stick. If you don't have a stick, you could glue it on paper. Anything like that. And you could stick it into your vase. And you could make Mommy 2, 3, 4 flowers, depending on how much room you have, how big your faces are, like that. Now, if you don't have muffin cups, but maybe you have a paper plate like this, you could also decorate that. I brought out some paints. Oh, got my scissors. This is what I'm going to try and do, friends. I'm going to try and cut some petals into my flower. But you know, everything is a process, so we'll see how it works. Oh, not too bad. What do you think? Not too bad. Okay. Got my other brush. Got some paint. And you can paint it up so pretty. Any way you like. I'm going to paint red because my mommy likes red. And then I think I have one more. Oh, it didn't blow off the table. And again, I'm going to put some glue on my pom-pom and I'm going to stick it in the middle. Again, you can put it on a stick if you like. Or, you know what, if you don't have a stick in a vase and you just want to make a picture for Mom, you can do that too. You can glue these onto paper and you could make a flower garden like that. And Mommy would love that too. And you don't have to do the vase. You can just do a picture. And let me show you one more cool way to make a flower. Oh, everybody's got these. Bet you got a lot of them, don't you? It's your trusty toilet paper tube. We love tubes. Okay, this is what you have to do. You have to take your scissors now, and you're going to cut in the tube. And cut and leave a little space, and then make another cut and go all the way around the bottom. You don't have to cut up too far, just a little bit. And then you have to go around and fold the little cuts that you made up. See how I left some room in between each one? So it looks like that. That you can use as your flower, or if you want to get extra fancy, you could round up the tips a little bit and make it a little fancier. But that's up to you. It's all a preference thing, and it's your flower, and you do it just how you like. Since I love those daffodils, I'm going to take some yellow paint, and I'm going to paint on each of these petals. Oh, got mixed in my red a little bit. From the wind. It's a windy day, but it's okay. It's still going to be beautiful. I'm going to put some paint on every petal. Good thing I was done, wasn't it? Right? Because it just blew away. And then you take your toilet paper and your piece of paper. I'm going to do it on the table and then I'll hold it up. Press down. And look at that flower. And then you can draw a stem with a marker or paint a stem down. And you can make Mom pretty flowers. And you could put other colors over that and just go. It'd be like a field of flowers. I would put my red on, but it blew off somewhere. So that's the end of that one. But anyhow, make Mom a nice bunch of flowers and you can write I love you, Mommy on there. She would be so happy. All right, let's see where we're at now because half my stuff is now blown So let me just look and see. Oh, we're doing good. I did lose something important though. My sunglasses are on the floor. All right, stand up for a second. See what I have here? This is a bowl of water. I'm using a glass bowl so you can see, but when you do this at home, you probably want to use like a plastic tub or something like that. Oh, thank you. All right, this is what we're gonna do is a nature sink and float. So I found 2 sticks in my yard, a dead leaf, a new leaf, and 2 rocks. Here's the question, friends. Will they sink or will they float? Let me sit down so things don't blow away. All right, let's start with small stick. Sink or float? What's your prediction? You think? All right, I'm gonna drop it in. Let's see. It's a floater. I hope you said float. If you did, thumbs up. Okay, now here's the question though. I have a thicker stick. It's a little bigger. Do you think it's gonna make a difference in whether it sinks or floats? Will this stick float like this one, or will it sink to the bottom? What's your prediction? Okay, let's try it. It's a floater. 2 sticks, both floaters. Didn't make a difference what the size was on that. All right, let's try this. I have a little rock. Do you think sink or float? You think? I'm going to put it in very gently because this is a glass bowl. So I'm going to set it in gently so it doesn't break the bowl. All right, you got your prediction? Here we go. Sunk right away. I was going to do the big rock first and then see if the little rock sunk first. You think the big rock is going to sink or float? You think so, huh? I'm going to try it. Gently put it in. Oh, it's a sinker too. Rocks, heavy, right to the bottom. Sink. All right. Dead leaf, new leaf. Sink or float? What do you think? Which one should we do first? I don't know. I don't know if it'll make a difference on this one. Okay, you say dead leaf? Okay. Sink or float? What's your prediction? All right, I'm gonna put it in. Let's see. It's a floater. Look at it, it's like a boat floating around. Such a nice day. What do you think? New leaf, right off the plant. Sink or float? Think so? Okay. Is that your prediction? I'm gonna drop it in right now. Also a floater. Ah, they look so peaceful, don't they? Just floating along the water. So what did we discover? Oh, look at this little dead leaf. It fell right on top of my table. Sink or float? You think it's gonna float like that one? Oh, can't drop it. It's so windy all of a sudden. Oh yeah. I have 1, 2, 3 boats in my water. Well, we did discover that the only thing to sink were the rocks. The sticks floated. I think I'll put those back in. Looks like a little peaceful garden. And I'll drop the rocks in oh so gently. Oh, you think I should put one of my flowers in there maybe? Okay, we'll put one of the real flowers, and I'm gonna just bring, where's my scissors? Here we go. Cut the stem a little bit more. Put it in. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like a little nature bowl. You can make one of those at home too. But ask your mom about a container before you do any kind of sink or float where you might be dropping rocks in there. Okay, make sure you want to use something plastic. All right, before we go today, I'd like to share with you a really nice story. one of my favorites that I always read around this time of the year. I'm going to scooch my chair over just a little bit so the flowers don't get in your way. This book is called Flower Garden. Eve Bunting is the author of this book. So let me just put that down over there. And the illustrator is Catherine Hewitt. So let's find out what happens in the flower garden. I'm trying. All right. Garden in a shopping cart. Doesn't it look great? Look, she has tulips and daffodils. Do you know what these are? Those are daisies and some pansies. Maybe those are like little, I don't know, maybe could be like little azaleas or something. So pretty though. She got them at the grocery store along with her bananas and oranges and bread and a cereal. Garden on the checkout stand. I can hardly wait. They have to pay for them. Oh, they got a can of orange juice, looks like too. Garden in a cardboard box. Walking to the bus. Look, she's carrying the flowers. Dad's got the groceries. I wonder where they're going to take them. Garden sitting on our laps. People smile at us. Why do you think people are smiling at them? I think flowers make people happy, and that's why they smile. Flowers make me happy. Garden going up the stairs, stopping at each floor. Look who's following behind. I wonder if it's her kitty. This garden's getting heavier. At last, our own front door. They live in an apartment building. They have their door, and then they go upstairs. There's people who live above them and below them and next to them. Hurry, hurry, get the trowel. Spread the papers thick. Why do you think they put papers down? You gotta collect the dirt. Looks like they're gonna plant those flowers. Get the bag of potting soil. Get the planting mix. For purple pansies at each end. Daisies white as snow. Daffodils, geraniums, and tulips in a row. The geraniums, these pretty red ones. How beautiful that looks. Oh, makes me think of summer. Garden in a window box, high above the street. Oh my goodness, look at that. Where butterflies can stop and rest and ladybugs can meet. Do you think butterflies would like to stop there? And ladybugs? It looks very inviting, doesn't it? Walkers walking down below will lift their heads and see. Purple, yellow, red, and white. A colored jamboree. Look at it's all the way up here. Here's the people down on the street, and if they look up, they see that beautiful flower box. Oh, she's looking out. What do you think she's looking for? Let's see. Candles on a birthday cake. Chocolate ice cream too. Yum, yum, yum. Happy, happy birthday, Mom. A garden box for you. So pretty. And you can make a garden box for Mother's Day if your mommy's birthday isn't around that time. But I just love the book, and it's such a great book for Mother's Day, even if it is kind of a birthday story and a flower story all in one. Well, have a great day, boys and girls, and I'm going to see you very soon on Zoom and again on tape and hopefully soon in person. Bye. See you soon.